Archangel Michael says, the air around you has shifted, and an invisible hand is moving events toward an unavoidable end. You may not yet see the signs, but they have been building quietly, like a storm gathering on the horizon. A man connected to you, whether by blood, friendship, or shared history, is walking toward a moment he cannot escape. The whispers have already begun in places you cannot hear. Documents have been prepared, conversations recorded, and meetings have taken place behind closed doors. His fate is no longer in his hands, and the path he has chosen will soon lead him straight into the arms of the law. There are people you know who have been watching this unfold in silence. They have noticed his actions, the company he keeps, and the decisions he has made. What is about to happen will shock many, but for some, it will feel like the conclusion to a story that has been quietly writing itself for years. This is not random, and it is not without warning. The truth has been building like pressure behind a locked door, and soon that door will burst open. When it does, the man you know will no longer be able to hide. Type Amen to get blessing 427. There are moments in life when the mask slips, and people reveal who they truly are. This man's mask is about to fall, and the world will see a version of him that many refuse to believe existed. Behind his smile, there has been a shadow, and that shadow is now stretching into the light. Some will feel betrayed when they learn the truth. Others will feel relief that justice is finally being served. What you must understand is that this moment has been coming for a long time, it is simply arriving sooner than expected. The ones who have been quietly preparing for his downfall are closer to you than you think. They have been patient, gathering proof, waiting for the right moment to strike. That moment is almost here, and when it comes, it will move quickly. You may hear the news in an unexpected way. It might come as a phone call in the early hours of the morning, or as a message that stops you in your tracks. When it arrives, the shock will not just be in the arrest itself, but in how much was kept hidden from you until now. Type Amen to get blessing 592. Archangel Michael says, the truth will be revealed like lightning across the night sky, sudden, blinding, and impossible to ignore. You will remember where you were and what you were doing when you hear the news. It will mark a turning point, not only for him but for you as well. For some, this will be the breaking of a chain. His presence in their lives has been a heavy weight, and this moment will be the release they never thought they would see. For others, it will bring confusion, disbelief, and a flood of questions that may never be fully answered. There are things you may not know yet about his connections and the people involved. Some of those tied to him will try to distance themselves, pretending they had no part in what led to this. But the truth has a way of dragging everyone connected into the light. This is why you must be prepared, not just for the shock, but for the aftershocks. The ripples of his arrest will move outward, touching lives you didn't think were connected to him. And in the middle of it all, you will find yourself at a crossroads. Type Amen to get blessing 816. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. His downfall will not be quiet. There will be talk, rumors, and accusations spreading faster than the facts. The world will seem to lean in closer, hungry for details, and you will find yourself pulled into conversations you never intended to have. The truth is that some have been waiting for this moment, not out of justice, but out of revenge. They will speak loudly, adding fuel to the fire, eager to see his reputation crumble. But there are others, those who know the full truth, who will choose silence, watching as events unfold without needing to add their voice. You must decide which you will be. Will you step into the storm and let your voice be heard, or will you stand back, watching quietly as justice takes its course? Both paths have consequences, and once chosen, they cannot be undone. This moment will also reveal the loyalty of those around you. Some will surprise you with their honesty, others with their deception. Pay attention, what you learn in these days will guide you far beyond this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 992. The days leading to his arrest will feel strange, almost as if the air itself is carrying a warning. You will notice his behavior shifting, even in the smallest ways, his eyes darting more, his words coming slower, his presence heavier. It is the weight of knowing that the walls are closing in, even if he doesn't admit it aloud. He will start avoiding certain people, places, and situations. Perhaps he will decline invitations he once eagerly accepted, or cancel plans without explanation. Deep down, he senses that something is watching him, tracking his steps, and getting ready to strike. The people working to bring him down have been patient. They have gathered their evidence like puzzle pieces, fitting them together until the picture is undeniable. The moment those final pieces lock into place, there will be no turning back. Some of the things that will be revealed about him will feel impossible to believe at first. But slowly, as more details come to light, you will realize that the warning signs were there all along. They were just buried under charm, lies, and calculated distractions. Type Amen to get blessing 221. Archangel Michael says, when the truth finally lands in your hands, it will not come alone. It will bring with it a ripple of consequences. There will be people who rush to defend him, blinded by loyalty or denial. There will be others who speak truths they have been holding for years, now unafraid to be heard. This will be a test for you. Not of your faith, but of your ability to remain steady while the world around you changes. Because once this man is taken away, nothing between you and certain people will be the same again. In the days after, secrets that were meant to stay buried will rise to the surface. Not just his, but the secrets of those who walked alongside him. Some of them will fear your silence more than your words, because silence means you are still thinking, still piecing things together. People will reach out to you unexpectedly. Some will call, some will send messages, some will find ways to be near you just to read your reaction. They will want to know what you knew, and when you knew it. Type Amen to get blessing 487. The arrest will not be clean or quiet. It will be public enough to stir whispers that travel fast, but not so public that you see every detail at once. This is what will make the shock last. It will come in waves. The first wave will be the initial news, the moment you hear he has been taken into custody. The second will be the accusations, some official, some exaggerated. The third will be the quiet moments when you realize what this means for your own life. Do not underestimate the emotional pull this will have on you. Even if you are angry at him, even if you feel he deserves this, there will still be moments where you remember the better times. That is human nature, memories rarely vanish when the person does. But there is a deeper truth in this moment. The universe has been working to remove someone from a position of influence over you. It is a form of protection, even if it comes in a way that feels painful. Type Amen to get blessing 655. Archangel Michael says, there is a purpose for everything being revealed now. If this had happened earlier, you might not have been ready to see the truth for what it is. But now, you are stronger, clearer, and more aware. This man's arrest is not just about punishment, it is about shifting the path of everyone connected to him. There are people who have been trapped in his shadow, unable to move forward, and this will finally release them. In that freedom, you may also find your own. You will notice people distancing themselves from you temporarily, worried about being linked to the situation. Do not take this personally. It is fear speaking, not truth. The ones meant to stand by you will remain, no matter how heavy the storm gets. And when the dust settles, you will see clearly who those people are. Some will surprise you with their loyalty, others with their absence. Remember each one, for they are showing you their true selves. Type Amen to get blessing 902. The night before it happens will carry a strange energy. You might not know why, but you will feel it deep in your chest, an unshakable sense that something is about to break. Even the air will feel heavier, as if the world is holding its breath. That man will be restless, making calls, sending messages, moving in ways that seem frantic yet calculated. He will try to cover certain tracks, thinking he still has time. But the truth is, the clock has already run out, and those watching him are simply waiting for the exact moment to strike. People who have been close to him will notice the shift. They may not speak it aloud, but in their eyes, there will be an unspoken understanding. Some will choose to quietly step back, afraid to be too close when everything collapses. By sunrise, the final steps will be in motion. The people involved in bringing him down will have their plan ready, down to the last detail. No matter what he tries, he will not be able to stop what is coming. Type Amen to get blessing 119. Archangel Michael says, you will not have to search for the signs, they will arrive at your doorstep. It could be an unexpected phone call, a knock at the door, or a sudden message with news that makes your heart skip. And when you hear it, you will know instantly that the moment you sensed has arrived. The first reaction may be disbelief. Even though you felt the tension building, a part of you will still struggle to accept that it has actually happened. But the facts will come quickly, and they will be impossible to ignore. Conversations around you will shift overnight. People will speak his name differently, with tones of caution, pity, or judgment. Those who once spoke highly of him will change their words as if rewriting history. You will find yourself replaying moments in your mind, things he said, things he did, things you once overlooked. And each memory will feel different now, colored by the truth you can no longer unsee. Type Amen to get blessing 574. The arrest will trigger a chain reaction you cannot yet imagine. Old connections will resurface, some to seek answers, others to offer theirs. You will see people take sides, some defending him fiercely, others distancing themselves completely. Some will act as though they never knew him at all. Others will speak with a kind of strange pride, saying they always saw this day coming. But between their voices, you will hear the silence of those who know the deeper truth and choose not to share it. This moment will test not only him but everyone who ever stood beside him. It will pull hidden truths into the open, exposing lies that have been whispered in secret for years. It will also force you to reconsider your own position in the story. Do you step forward and speak, or do you remain silent and observe? Both choices carry weight, and neither comes without consequence. The decision you make will shape how others see you in the days that follow. Type Amen to get blessing 804. Archangel Michael says, even though this event will shake the ground beneath you, it is also clearing the path ahead. There are things you were not meant to carry any longer, and this man's removal from your life will be part of that release. It may not feel like a gift at first, but in time, you will see that it is. The days after the arrest will be full of noise, news spreading, opinions forming, and stories being told in fragments. But beneath all that noise, there will be a strange stillness inside you, as if your spirit knows that something dangerous has been lifted away. Do not ignore that feeling, it is the truth. Some people will want you to take sides quickly. They will push for your reaction, hoping to read your emotions like a map. But you must move carefully, protecting not only your words but your energy. And when the storm finally passes, you will be able to look back at this moment with clarity. You will see how every step led here, how every sign was placed for you to notice, and how divine timing brought it all together. This is not the end, it is the clearing before the new beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 931. The days that follow will feel like a slow burn edged with sparks. You will notice how people choose their words as if every syllable could become evidence. Even the way they greet you will carry a careful distance that was never there before. Your instincts will sharpen in the silence. You will feel the difference between curiosity and concern, between help and hunger. This awareness will become your armor as you move through rooms that do not feel safe anymore. Memories will rise like smoke from a hidden fire. You will remember favors he asked for, favors others granted, and the moment you sensed something was off. Those fragments will align into a picture that finally makes sense. You will stop blaming yourself for not seeing everything sooner. You will realize how expertly the truth was disguised under charm and routine. That realization will set you free from a weight you did not deserve to carry. Type Amen to get blessing 203. There will be places you avoid for a while. Certain corners will feel like traps built out of gossip and unfinished stories. You will choose peace over proving yourself right, and that choice will protect your future. In quiet hours, the heaviness will try to return. You will breathe through it and listen for the soft signal inside that says you are safe. That signal is the line that leads you out of the maze. New allies will appear in unexpected ways. A message will arrive from someone who stayed silent for years, offering a small truth that helps you understand the larger design. Their timing will feel precise and intentional. You will find strength in simple rituals. Drinking water slowly, standing in sunlight, cleaning a drawer, and writing 3 lines on a page will pull you back into your body. Order will return one decision at a time. Type Amen to get blessing 448. The story around him will continue to change. Each day will bring new edges, some sharp, some dull, all pointing to an outcome that cannot be avoided. The weight of consequences will finally belong to the one who earned them. You will hear about others who were pulled into his gravity. Some will admit their part and ask for forgiveness in quiet spaces. Others will pretend they were never involved and step into fresh rooms as if the past were a costume. This season will teach you the difference between confession and performance. You will recognize the tone of real accountability and the glitter of false reform. Your spirit will not be fooled by empty gestures. You will build boundaries that do not need to be announced. They will live in how you answer messages, how you decline invitations, and how you prioritize your time. Those boundaries will become the gate of your new life. Type Amen to get blessing 512. There will be a moment when you hear laughter again and realize it is honest. It will feel like a window opening in a house that has been closed for years. Fresh air will move through your days and sleep will return to your nights. Work will begin to flow where it once stalled. Ideas that sat in the shadows will step forward and ask to be chosen. You will choose them because you finally can. Your name will detach from his timeline. It will stand on its own with clean edges and no borrowed stories. That separation will be the true beginning of your expansion. You will notice how quickly the world forgets what it never understood. Headlines and whispers will fade into softer noise. Your peace will not be tied to their memory. Type Amen to get blessing 741. When news breaks again, it will not shake you the same way. You will be anchored in the truth that you did the right thing by staying steady. The storm will pass around you and not through you. There will be days when compassion rises without permission. You will feel the ache of what he could have been if he had chosen differently. You will honor that feeling and still keep your boundary. Your circle will become smaller and brighter. The people who remain will speak with clarity and move with care. They will not ask you to carry what is not yours. A new opportunity will arrive that would have been blocked if the old energy remained. It will be practical and generous at the same time. You will recognize it as a door worth walking through. Type Amen to get blessing 388. You will organize what you own with intentional hands. Objects will either support your future or belong to your past. You will release the ones that no longer hold light. A letter will be written in your name and kept for a later day. It will hold the truths you lived through and the promises you are keeping. One day you will read it aloud to yourself and feel proud. You will set gentle routines that build real stability. Morning steps will lead to midday courage, and evening rituals will close each chapter with grace. Time will feel like an ally again. The people who still test your peace will reveal themselves quickly. You will not argue with patterns that repeat. You will simply step out of the loop and keep walking. Type Amen to get blessing 933. A place you once avoided will become a scene of quiet victory. You will walk through it with your head clear and your breath steady. The space will no longer own your nervous system. A conversation will end without drama. It will not be loud or cruel. It will simply be complete. You will give thanks for the invisible protections that redirected your path. The timing that felt harsh will reveal its mercy. What left made room for what is arriving. A message of encouragement will reach you at the perfect hour. It will not flatter you. It will remind you of your core. Type Amen to get blessing 274. There will be a night when you sleep deeply and dream of water. The water will be clean, moving, and calm. You will wake with a map of ease written across your chest. You will notice a habit that once hurt you has dissolved. It will not call your name anymore. Its echo will have no power. Work will match your integrity. The people involved will be reliable and kind. Progress will feel like a quiet parade. You will schedule a small celebration for no external reason. It will mark the end of carrying what did not belong to you. Even a candle will feel like a crown. Type Amen to get blessing 615. News about the case will continue in the background like a distant train. You will hear it sometimes and then let it pass. Your life will not pause for it anymore. You will receive an invitation that feels aligned with your values. The room will be warm, the faces open, the conversation grounded. You will say yes without hesitation. Your posture will change in subtle ways. Your shoulders will lower, your jaw will unclench, and your eyes will soften. This is how victory looks when it chooses quiet. Someone who once doubted you will offer respect with sincere words. You will receive it without. You will write a list of the truths you now trust. The list will be short and unshakable. It will fit in your pocket and carry you anywhere. The path ahead will not be empty. It will be deliberately designed with rest stops and right people. You will become a careful architect of your energy. You will recognize the difference between intensity and intimacy. You will choose intimacy every time. It will keep you rooted and clear. Type Amen to get blessing 808. A season of learning will begin without formal announcement. You will read, listen, and practice. Wisdom will become muscle. Your voice will settle into its natural tone. You will not shout to be heard or shrink to stay safe. Your words will land where they are meant to land. A quiet promise you made to yourself will be kept in full. The day you keep it will feel like a bridge completed across a wide river. You will cross without fear. You will understand that closure is not a scene. It is a sequence. And you are already deep inside it. Type Amen to get blessing 429. The final chapters of his story will be written by consequences and choices. That belongs to him now. Your chapters will be written by courage and clean decisions. You will look at the horizon and see texture where you once saw fog. Plans will unfold in measurable steps. Hope will have a calendar. Community will return to you in the right form. It will not be crowded. It will be connected. Your presence will be both received and respected. You will remember the day everything turned and silently bless it. Pain opened a gate that peace now guards. The gate is yours to keep. Type Amen to get blessing 692. Your creativity will stretch like morning light across a room. Ideas will knock with gentle hands and wait to be welcomed. You will welcome them with joy. You will sit with someone you trust and speak plainly about what happened. No performance, no dramatics, only truth. Afterward, your body will feel lighter by several breaths. A window of opportunity will align with your preparation. You will enter that window like a swimmer entering calm water. Forward will feel natural. You will notice you do not look back as often. The road behind you will remain, but it will no longer call your name. Your attention will live here. Type Amen to get blessing 360. A letter you once feared will arrive without sting. You will read it with steady eyes and close it with gratitude. The story will not reopen inside your chest. You will edit your spaces so they reflect the person you are becoming. A desk will be cleared, a shelf will be curated, a wall will hold words that strengthen you. Order will speak softly and you will listen. There will be a new introduction that feels like a key. It will unlock a collaboration that respects your boundaries and celebrates your gifts. You will proceed with wisdom and warmth. You will measure success by how at peace you feel when you lay down at night. The metric will change everything you choose. Your life will rise to meet that measure. Type Amen to get blessing 734. Days will stack with satisfying rhythm. You will do what is yours and release what is not. Freedom will become a daily practice. A message will arrive with news that the process has advanced to another stage. You will acknowledge it and return to your work. The center of your life will not shift. You will be invited to speak about resilience in a small gathering. You will share what you learned without naming names. The room will hold your words with care. Later, you will walk home under a sky that looks honest. You will feel the rightness of where you are. You will sleep without armor. Type Amen to get blessing 571. The season that began with whispers will end with clarity. The man who moved through shadows will stand inside the light of his own choices. The world will keep turning without waiting for him. You will continue building a future that does not require defending. Your calendar will reflect your values and your rest will be protected. Peace will become your normal setting. The final trace of the old fear will exit your chest during an ordinary morning. You will notice it only because everything is suddenly easy. Ease will mean you survived with your integrity intact. You will bless the path that carried you here. You will bless the lessons that did not break you. You will bless yourself for choosing steady over spectacle. Type Amen to get blessing 999. A call will come with confirmation that the case has reached a decisive turn. The words will land calmly, as if they were always meant to arrive exactly then. You will close the call and feel only space. In that space, you will choose something kind for yourself. A walk, a book, a cup, a view. Life will be allowed to be simple. You will not rewrite history to make it prettier. You will honor it for what it taught you. Truth will be your luxury. You will thank the quiet parts of you that stayed awake when the room was dark. They kept watch so the morning could be gentle. The morning will be gentle. Type Amen to get blessing 333.